Hi everyone, welcome to Roda Lifestyle. In today's video, I will share with you guys our wedding experience, from the wedding planning to the wedding expenses. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. The first thing we did was set a budget. Our target is within 100,000 and a maximum cap of 200,000 pesos. We made this choice because we noticed many brides overshoot their budget, sometimes doubling it due to hidden expenses. Next is we create a detailed budget breakdown for each expense to keep us on track. This approach helped us to visualize our spending and make informed decisions as we progressed. So with that in mind, we started gathering the requirements for the wedding, which cost around 3,009 pesos. We started by making a list of everything we needed. If you're curious about specific requirements, check our church wedding requirement video at the description box. This amount covers essential documents like the marriage license and the other important documents. Tips in getting the requirements for the wedding is always double-check the spelling of names, including the junior or senior, and ensure that all important details match between your certificate of no marriage or SANUMAR and the birth certificate. This will help avoid any issues during the marriage license application process. While we were working on our requirements, we started exploring prices from various suppliers. We compared options to see if it was better to go for a DIY approach, or all-in package, or a mix of both. Finally, we decided on a DIY approach while collaborating with a coordinator. So here's our customized items we availed on our coordinator. So, church and reception decor, it costs around 30,000 pesos. This included beautiful floral arrangements such as bridal and entourage bouquet, flower baskets and crowns, aisle decor with fresh flowers, stage decor and theme backdrop, a Cleopatra couch, and a presidential table setup, and many more. Next is our hair and makeup, which costs 9,000 pesos. This covered services for our 5 bridesmaids, 2 maid of honor, the 2 look for the bride and groom, our flower girls, and our 2 mothers. For our wedding attire, we choose to rent our outfit, which helped us to stick with our budget. So here's what we rented: 2 bridal gowns and groom suit, 1 for each venue, for the church and for the reception. Attire for 2 maid of honor and 5 bridesmaids, an attire for 2 best man and 5 groomsmen, an outfit for 1 flower girl and 3 bearers, plus attire for our parents. These include accessories like the veil, cord, garter, cushion, bridal robe, and preparation outfit for the groomsmen and bridesmaid. Our total cost for the attire came to 8,000 pesos. We choose a traditional Filipino barong for the groom and infinity dresses in a lovely old rose color for the ladies. Additionally, we hired an MC for 4,000 pesos and on-the-day coordinator for 9,000 pesos. So in total, our expenses for the customized coordinator is 62,000 pesos. So here's our DIY wedding approach expenses. So first is the church expenses. Here's the cost breakdown. So choir is 3,000 pesos. Church fee is 6,000 pesos. Maintenance fee is 500. Sponsor per pair is 200 each. And I have 12 pairs of sponsor. So for 12 pairs is 2,400 pesos plus aircon fee for 3,000 pesos, but my mom paid for it. So the total cost for our church came to 14,900, but we have paid 11,900 pesos. Now let's move to our wedding venue. We choose a hotel that could accommodate around 100 guests, and then we choose a 100 packs package worth 35,900. And here's what our package included: food for 100 guests, 1 room and breakfast for your bride and groom, a bottle of wine and water, hall rental for 3 hours, tables and chairs set up with basic skirting based on your theme, basic lights and sound. The cake corkage is waived. You can avail the discounted corkage for the lechon, projector, and dessert buffet. Free use of bird cage if needed. So additionally, we had some cost for the corkage of lechon, which was 200 pesos, corkage for the outside buffet, which is 300 pesos, and we rented a hair and makeup room for 800 pesos for 4 hours since our wedding preparation were at the hotel. So overall, the total cost for the venue is 37,200 pesos. For our wedding ring, we choose for a silver with stone, costs around 5,000 pesos. For our photo and video, we choose a package which cover a wedding day photos and a highlight video, which costs around 18,000 pesos, and all the digital files will be sent via Google Drive. For our bridal car rental, we went for a vintage car rental and we choose the 1953 Oldsmobile 98 for 8,000 pesos. For our wedding giveaways, we choose for a DIY approach. Here's the breakdown. For our 12 male sponsor, we choose jean, costing 1,860 pesos, and we added a ribbon and sticker label. For our 12 female sponsors, we selected succulents, and we also gave out 50 pieces of succulents to our guests, with a total cost of 3,400 pesos for the succulents plants. We added tags and ribbons to those as well. So the total cost is 5,260, but we only paid 1,860 since my mom covered the cost of the succulents giveaways. Our invitation were DIY too, costing around 400 pesos for 50 pieces. If you'd like me to create a detailed video on how we made our invites, just let me know in the comments. Next is the cake. We choose a 2-layered cake that costs 2,800 pesos. We had it designed to be simple yet elegant, and it fit perfectly with our theme. My sister took care of the payment for it. Next is transportation. We rented a van for 3,000 pesos per day. Fortunately, most of our guests had their own cars, and some arranged for their own van rentals as well. So this helped keep our transportation costs manageable. Next is bride accessories. We purchased a necklace and earrings from Shopee for 200 pesos. The crown was bought from a physical store for 239 pesos. As for my footwear, instead of traditional heels, I choose a slippers, which cost 279 pesos. So being pregnant comfort was my priority on our wedding day. So the total cost of my bridal accessories is 718 pesos. Lastly is the lechon. The lechon costs 10,500 for 35 kilos. So the total cost of our DIY wedding came to 100,087 pesos when we add the customized wedding coordinator expenses, which is 62,000 pesos. The overall total cost for our wedding is 162,087 pesos. So the question is, how did we stick to our budget? To stay within our budget, we started by setting a clear limit right from the beginning. We wrote down how much we planned to spend on each item, which helped us focus on what was important to both of us. It's so easy to get carried away while planning a wedding. So monitoring our expenses closely was essential. I highly recommend using a spreadsheet or Excel sheet. It makes everything so much simpler. I created a spreadsheet that tracked our budget, invitation, RSVPs, requirements, and to-do lists. Pretty much everything you can think of. This approach helped me keep everything organized in one place. If you'd like a copy of this Excel sheet, I'd be happy to share it with you. Just check the description box for the link. It's completely free. Also, don't hesitate to share tasks with others. While it can be tempting to take on everything yourself, letting others help can make the process much more enjoyable and relaxing as the big day approaches. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for joining us on this journey through our wedding planning and expenses. We hope this helped you as you plan on your special day. Remember, staying organized and sticking to your budget can make all the difference. If you found this helpful, please like and share and subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of my other content right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.